Hey, what's going on, guys? Studios here from the number 40 tutorial. Today, I'm teaching you guys how to create a cool cave scene using Octane. So, yeah, let's get started. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna add in a circle. We're gonna move it up a bit, and we're gonna add in a a landscape. So let's go ahead and find that landscape there. And we're gonna also go up to our effectors here, and we're gonna grab a spline wrap. We're going to drag the spline wrap onto the landscape, and in the spline wrap thing, in the object section here, in the spline box here, we're going to drag our circle in. And, okay, so that looks okay. Looks like a flat disc, basically. So we're going to have to go to our rotation here, go to your rotation, and scroll down to the banking, and set that to 90 degrees. There we go, just like so. And we're also going to grab our circle, and we're actually going to go ahead and we're going to click on your circle, go to coordinates, and we need to rotate it about 90 degrees. There we go. So you can see like the more rough parts of the terrain are at the top, and then it's like smooth at the bottom. Okay, so we got that. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go into our object selection mode here, whatever you call it. Go to click on your landscape, and we're gonna drag it out. We're gonna make it a bit bigger, just like that, I guess. And then we can adjust how much intense the terrain is by dragging this one. So, more intense terrain will be like that, maybe less will be like that. So I'm going to add a bit like that. Drag it up a bit, just like that is good. And actually what we're going to do is we're going to grab this landscape. And in a moment we're going to copy and paste it over. But first we're going to add in a plane. And we're going to drag it up right about here, like, I don't know, 1/6 up the way. To the top there, like, I don't know, right about there. We're going to move it like that. And we're going to make this a bit longer, actually. We're going to make this twice as long as our actual current tunnel, because we're going to be copying and pasting the tunnel thing, so just like that. That's good, and we're going to grab our landscape and circle. We're going to grab all that. We're going to copy it, and Control-C, Control-V it. Alright, and we're going to move it over here, right about like, I don't know, like that, maybe. And that's pretty good, actually. We can move this one back again. We don't really need it that much. Okay, so just like that is good. Now, if we look through here, it actually looks pretty decent. And I will go ahead and turn on Octane. So it looks okay, right? Not great. But what we're going to do is we're going to change the seed of one of the landscapes. So we're going to click on the top landscape there, and we're going to go to our object, and we'll find our seed, and we'll change the seed a bit just to make it a bit more interesting. Yeah, just like that. It's pretty good. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to go to our first one, and we're going to give that one the seed, the first seed. I'm going to go back to our other landscape, and we're going to give that one the seed of, like, I don't know, go up to, like, 3. Or 2, I mean. Sure, just like that. And that gives the cave exit a bit nice look. Okay, we're going to end the camera right here, where we're currently looking. And we're going to give it a tag, C4D Octane tags, and Octane camera tag. Alright. Sorry. And we're going to go at the end of our tunnel here. And we're going to add object and Octane area light. So we're going to add an Octane area light. And we're going to drag it right to the end of the tunnel here. Now, we're actually going to have to rotate this one around. So we're going to rotate it around 180 degrees. Let's go to our, that's your Octane light, coordinates, and 180. Okay, so we got it at 180 degrees. And we're going to scale it up, actually, just like that. So it's right at the end of the tunnel there. Let's go back to our camera. Let's see how does this look. We should probably enable path tracing. So we go, we enable path tracing. Now this is going to probably take a while to render, so here's what we're going to do. Before we do anything else, we're going to pause this render. We're going to go up to our Octane settings here, Octane settings, and we're going to change some path tracing settings here. We're going to optimize this a bit. So first of all, the diffuse depth, we'll turn that down to about 12. The specular depth, we can turn that down to 0 because we're not going to have any specular in the scene. The filter size, we'll set that to 1. And let's see here. Parallel samples, turn that up all the way. Might hit your graphics card pretty hard, but we want quick feedback, so I'm going to do that. And I think that's pretty much that there. We're going to go to our settings now, and render devices priority high, because I want my priority of Octane to be high. And that's pretty much that, I think. So, okay, we're going to restart the render again. Now, it's rendering a bit quicker, so that's nice. Now, we're going to go to our Octane light, and we're going to actually go light settings, and we're going to bring down the power, because that's a bit too bright, really, because I don't want that kind of a bright, too much bright. Okay, so just like that. That's pretty good. And here's something you'll notice, is that our cave isn't very detailed. So we're going to select both landscapes. And we're going to go and we're going to increase the detail by doing a few things. Okay, so first, rough furrows all the way. Fine furrows all the way up. And the segments, I mean, 256. I know I can run 1,000 on this, but I want quick feedback, so I'm gonna do this. Don't want it to lag at all. But it depends on your computer, right? If you have a not so great graphics card and you want quick feedback, you're probably gonna want to set your width and depth segments to about 128 or something. But for the purpose of this tutorial, I think 256 will be good. Yeah, you can turn that up if you want to. I may turn it up later in the video, but yeah, just like that. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add a little cap at the back of our cave here because we don't want light bleeding in from the back. So we're going to grab a plane, we're going to rotate it. Let's see here. Rotate it 90 degrees. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and just do like that. Alright, we're going to scale it up just like that. Just like that. And here, we'll go into our render here and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, it looks okay. Am I still seeing light bleeding in from the back? Is that just me? That is probably just me. Okay. No, I put the cap on the wrong side. What am I doing? I put the cap on the wrong side. Lol, I'm an idiot. Okay. So, what we'll do actually is we'll put that right there. And we're gonna have to zoom in with our camera a bit more. Okay. Just like that. Okay. So how does that look? Okay, that looks much more like what I'm going for. It's nice kind of looking like, yeah, anyway, that's the kind of look I'm going for. Okay. So this next thing we're going to do is we're going to probably make a material for this. Because we do probably want to make a material. Shader, C4D Octane. Oh, what am I doing? 1 second. I added a mixed material. What have I done? Shader, C4D Octane, Octane material. Just normal one. And we're going to apply this one to... We'll apply to the first and second landscapes, and we're gonna open it up. Now I already do have I already have a material. I already have a rock material. But if you guys don't have a rock material, go to Polygon with 2 I's, POL-II-GON.com, and I'll leave a link in the description too. It's the best place to get like any kind of materials, really. So that's where I got my rock material. So you guys can go probably download it from there. And yeah, that's the best place to get your materials. Anyway, let me find it here. I think it's called rock. I don't really know where it is. The rocks. There we go. Rocks, and we'll grab the color variant 1. Okay. So we got that applied to there, and you can already see it darkens the scene a lot more because it's like a dark rock texture. And we got that, and we're gonna add the normal. Yeah, we'll add a normal. And then the displacement, that's up to you if you want to add the displacement. We'll grab the displacement 16K here. If you want displacement, that's nice. If you don't, that's fine. You can see it does add quite a bit to the scene. Having a bit of displacement, it does add a lot of detail. So actually, we're gonna have displacement in this one because it adds a lot of detail. It's nice. So we got that there. Now I should probably click on both these materials, and we're gonna tile it a bit since I don't really have a super high res version of the texture. We're gonna tile it a bit. I don't know. We'll tile it like 30 and 30. Oops, I just opened my taskbar there. Sorry. Tile it a bit. That's nice. Now I should mention something. You're probably gonna get a bit of hot pixels here, so you can get rid of those. Well, they're technically fireflies, but yeah, those are gonna be a bit of an issue. So you're either gonna have to go and remove those manually, or like have a lot of samples, render samples. Maybe have some hot pixel removal in the Octane settings. You can actually do that. Go up to your camera imager and turn down the hot pixel, or the hot pixel removal. Maybe turn that up a bit. And that does remove a lot of them. But yeah, anyway, that's something to keep in mind. You're going to probably get a lot of hot pixels in this scene. But anyway, we'll turn that up to like, I don't know, we'll do like 10, I don't know. Or 1, I mean. What am I saying? And yeah, you guys just have to deal with those hot pixels. More samples and you'll get rid of them. Anyway, that's that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to actually apply this material to our floor as well. So here, apply to the floor. There we go. And that's been stretched out a lot, so we're going to actually grab it and we're going to decrease the tiling on the V a lot. Set like 20%. Yeah, sure, just like that. That's creating a pretty nice scene. Maybe we're gonna brighten the light a bit more. Actually, we're gonna brighten it up a bit more. Let's see here. 60, is that good? Just taking a second to render. So that's that. It's pretty nice. We're gonna turn down the, I don't know, turn down the brightness to like 40. And the temperature of the light, if you want it warm or cold scene, that's up to you. I'm gonna make it maybe a bit colder. This cold scene, I don't know, something like that. And what we're gonna do actually, we're gonna go to our render settings, render, Octane render, and we're gonna go ahead and actually first set your width to 1920 and height to 1080. Now there's something to mention that you might want to do is if you want more of a smooth look, here we start the render. Octane settings. Go to your post processing, and if you want more of a smooth look to your cave, enable bloom. You know, bring up the bloom a bit, bring up the glare a bit, and increase the ray amount to like 8, and increase the glare blur a bit, like a lot. And that'll give your scene a bit more of like a smooth feeling. And you can decrease the glare or whatever you want, but it's nice because it gives it a bit of a smoother look here. I'll do a compare here. Compare, store render buffer, and Octane settings, post, or disabled post processing. And you can see here, it gives it a nice smooth feeling. That's obviously up to you guys what you want, but yeah, a nice smooth feeling is pretty good. Yeah, we're having a lot of hot pixel issues here, so that is something to keep in mind. Compare. Okay, there we go. Good. So that's that. Yeah, we'll try setting the hot pixel removal up a lot. That'll get rid of most of them, but you might have to run this through some other deflying software. Anyway, we're not going to worry about that right now. So that's pretty much it. What we're going to do is we're going to add a bit more vignetting, actually. And we're going to go render this. And when it's rendering, what we're going to do is we're going to go to our filter here. Enable filter. And you may want to turn up your gamma a bit. I find that turning up the gamma, okay, too much gamma is too much gamma, but you know, just turning up the gamma a bit, it's kind of nice because it'll light up your scene a bit more. So maybe turn up the gamma to like, I don't know, 1.25 in your filter, and that'll kind of brighten up the scene a bit more without brightening it up too much. I don't know how to explain it. That's that. And you know, you can use these sliders right here to maybe if you want more green, or you want more red, you want more blue. That's up to you. You can tweak these as you like, but I just recommend turning up the gamma to about 1.25 because it's just gonna brighten up your scene a bit more. Anyway, that's that. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys later. Bye.